What's going on, everybody? Welcome to your daily horoscope for Thursday, November 26, 2020. Brian here, Fixed Air Moon, keeping the collective fixed on astrology. Happy Thanksgiving to everyone out there who is celebrating this holiday. May you be very thankful and very grateful for all that you do have in this life. Well, quite the day in the astrology for Thanksgiving, not going to lie. Let's take a look at the planets here. We do have this moon in the, kind of the owie mama spot of the zodiac. It's going to be squaring Jupiter, Pluto, and Saturn today. Fun times for Thanksgiving. So definitely dealing with restrictions, right? With the moon opposing or in square to Saturn, like there are restrictions out there in life, and there are these new rules being placed on Thanksgiving, and people don't even want to have Thanksgiving, and might feel like, with the square to Jupiter, there's no faith anymore and there's no hope. So very symbolic of the day we're in. The moon's going to cross over Aries. It can feel kind of chaotic. We got to bring ourselves to center, still find our empowerment with this moon in Aries. And then that moon's going to come over Lilith, back in Aries. Lilith is jumping around all over the place. And Lilith is in an exact square to Saturn too. Like, there is a total wedge today between what's being projected as control and us trying to break away and be our own renegade. And I think we emotionally have to step into what does feel right within ourselves, what does make us feel empowered, maybe be a renegade and break out of things that are making us feel a lack of hope, a lack of faith, not feeling, good about the structure of our life right now. And there's something to be said about that. In general, we kind of got to take emotional action to step into our own empowerment, and to not let this Capricorn world of control and power take away the hope and take away our emotional happiness today. So I think we got to go deep within to find that. The sun at 5 degrees is going to make the exact trine to Chiron in Aries. So definitely moving past wounds, stepping into more hope when it comes to what we can accomplish on our own. I think we definitely have to look within, find power, but still, express vulnerability and, let that stuff out. Mercury here is on Juno. I think we also have to be we have to communicate when it comes to relationships, and definitely express what we truly want and our deepest desires for our own future, because they're both making a sextile to Pluto. So if there's renewal or transformation that needs to be sorted out or gotten to the bottom of, like today, it might just be the day when that happens. And we might have to realize, what we really want when it comes to relationships. There's a few things with relationships. Again, Venus is going to, late tonight, I think early tomorrow morning, though, make the exact opposition to Uranus and Taurus. So that's a buildup all day today, and that's kind of wild and out there. Venus being the ruler of Taurus here, opposing Uranus in her home sign. Like, this definitely shakes up relationships. This is definitely breaking us through, having us try and figure out what we can really detach from so that we can really accelerate moving forward with something better, something of a deeper desire, something of a more connected aspect when it comes to our values, when it comes to money, and absolutely when it comes to relationships. So definitely with Taurus here, with Uranus, and then Venus, like this definitely deals with money big time, I would say. Like when it comes to especially markets, institutions, crypto, like this is definitely a day where I would say, I think traditional markets like the New York Stock Exchange, I'm pretty sure that stuff's closed today, but crypto is always open. So this could be an interesting day in the markets. If anybody pays attention to that stuff, I would keep your eye out on what money's doing right now, because this is an aspect that could shake things up big time when it comes to that. So definitely we need to be responsible, take action for what we're doing with our money. Be smart with the money that you do have. The dollar doesn't look great, I'm going to be honest. Crypto, gold, silver are looking much better, even though crypto had a big down day yesterday, which might be a great time to look into it. Not financial advice, just an opinion. that North Node is going to move off the 20th degree of Gemini into the Venus ruled decan of Gemini. So, yeah, I'd say that we need stimulating relationships. We need our environment to be stimulated. We got to take in a lot of information, look for truth, which is the hardest thing to do right now. Truth is like any truth that's outside yourself. God, nothing feels real right now. And that's probably because Neptune's squaring these nodes. But like, what is true and what isn't true is like the greatest question in our life right now. It's really hard to know. There's information coming out all over the place, and what's true, what isn't true. Weird projection that's being brought to us by this Capricorn society. So we got to trust the truth that we're receiving, that feels divinely aligned, that makes us feel ultimately connected and stimulated within ourselves. And we do need to find emotional empowerment, but be responsible for our emotions and not let Capricorn, crush us. I think we have to definitely break through, renegade, do what we need to do to feel empowered. There's restrictions out there. It's a weird holiday this year because we're just kind of in that weird season, and things are only going to get weirder. So this is a good test, I would say, of empowerment. How can you get through today and still feel like you're in yourself, in your identity, not giving yourself away? The sun is working on a quincunx to Uranus also, and then that moon, and that moon's going to quincunx Juno and Mercury. So there's a lot going on. I think that today has this like weird faded feel, like something big could happen. So it's interesting. It's on Thanksgiving. I think we all have to dive deep within our own desires, make sure that we communicate what we want when it comes to relationships, what we need to talk about within family, especially with the Gemini North Node. Like, it's important to keep a tight-knit group. It's important to keep things close. As Gemini, it's close. Anything far away kind of doesn't really matter. What's close, what feels right, what feels connected, where's the twin-like vibe when it comes to relationships? Are they deeply connected? Are they just on the edge? You got to kind of look for that. And Uranus is going to shake things up, so be prepared for somewhat of a shaky, weird day. They can feel very emotionally restricted or overpowered by the structure that we live in, this consensus reality, the collective reality. But overall, I think we can still find happiness today. We can still find joy. We can still find hope. We can still find love. Might just have to get through some obstacles first. Let's see what the card is for today. It is a new deck, and it is an upright card for the first pull, and it's the Magician. He's got a hacksaw. Woo! And a zombie foot. It's a zombie tarot. It's pretty sweet. So anyways, we do need to be the Magician. We do need to, really alchemize the reality we can have. We have all the tools we need within ourselves to create what we need, what we want. We just have to put them all together. And, we might have to hack some things out of our life to get things in the right order. And we might have to really break away and really turn this reality into gold. Whatever we got, we still have to have the faith. We still have to have the hope. But we got to kind of manifest that and alchemize it into our own reality today and use those tools that we do have within ourselves to do that, to not lose the empowerment, to make sure that you're really in your truth, really, having that renegade spirit that, you can make today what you want it to be. You can have a great time with as many family members as you want, or you can have a great time by yourself if you don't want to be around people, whatever. There is no right or wrong. There's no none of that. Those are all stories. You got to look for the truth in your own life. And whatever that is, it's perfectly fine as long as it feels aligned with you. I love you all very much. I hope you have a great Thanksgiving. Hope you enjoy all the food. Hope you enjoy all the conversation. I do hope you have a great day. I love you, and I'll see you tomorrow. Peace.